the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Ducks ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Bussey. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
And they choose to be aggressive. First play coming out, airing the football out, and the defense was absolutely not field. Nice job having discipline, being ready for the pass on the very first play, breaking on the football, and getting the juice early.
Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40, inside the 30. He's at the 10, all the way. Touchdown, Oregon. You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Autzen Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love their Ducks.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Morrow. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The House of Loud is deafening on this third down. Throws it back. Wide open, he makes the catch. Hits the accelerator to the right. Into the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bear. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
2nd and long here. Hits inside, it's Hill.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up and throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
From the gun on third down, Dante Moore. Out wide right, it's Hooks. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's.
He's got it way down the field. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. The Ducks trying to cash it in on first and goal. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
No doubt who the quarterback was going to on that play. Down close, by the goal line. There was only one dude that could make that play, and the quarterback found him.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it out. It's Morrow. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Reed, under pressure.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. The throw fires to the tight end. Taken down.
And I like what the quarterback did to finish the run. He buys a little bit of time, scrambles out to his left, and as a right-handed quarterback, you really understand you got to square those shoulders while you're running, which can be difficult if you want to throw an accurate throw like he did right there.
On third down, they're in the gun. It's Reed. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Yeah, and on money down defensively.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Fourth down, Reed. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Offense in a bunch formation. Right side, it's Stewart. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Dante Moore. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. This lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He'll bring it out. It's Morrow. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Makes the grab in their space. Pass to 50. Pass to 30. 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Moore lets it go. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Moore will throw. Out wide right, it's hooked. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Ducks in the hurry up. This guy is just wearing them out. Another first down, already has a couple of touchdowns in the first half, David.
He has been a problem for this defense. And if I'm this offense, I'm going to continue to feature him. He's winning his matchups. I'm going to find him. It's just the first half, and he's already had himself a full game's worth of stats.
The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Man, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job.
Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon is trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
On the return, it's Morrow. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's Reed to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Finally, a defense looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been...
Got enough space, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Ducks! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Coming out with it, it's Bussey. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Throwing Reed. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Third and long coming up. Back to pass, it's Reed. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up.
But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Marcel Reed to throw for it on fourth. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Scooped it. Scored it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get
own
there.
your
Try
bitch
to
ass,
strip that
nigga.
football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it
Sexy
all the way
bitch.
back to the house for 6.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Fielded in the end zone. It's Morrow. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Reed. Just a short pass to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The Aggies in a good spot here with second and short. Just going to keep it after the snap. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Aggies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. The screen, and watch out. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on third down. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down. But
look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Reed to throw for it on fourth. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Changing the routes with his receivers. Throwing more. Fires to the wideout. Dangerous throw on that one.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
Moore to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Moore. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone, it'll be first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Here's Moore to throw. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Stewart. Got some room.
The fuck you gotta say, nigga?
Touchdown, Oregon.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You thought you were cramping some shit up. Touchdown, boy.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been...
You ain't talking about a bitch-ass thing.
So many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6.
Got lucky with a trick play.
From deep, it's Bussey. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
It's levels to this shit, and you don't understand it yet.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Reed. Hit as he throws. Left side is Craver. Running wide open down the gut of the field. The 20. The 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Aggies. Now the 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Out wide right, it's Bussey. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further.
49, Texas A&M, 20.
Deep in the end zone, it's Bear. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking for room, it's Davison. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half.
I own you, boy. Put your damn mic in and say something. Put it in and say something. I own you, boy. Just like I own your hoe. I own your hoe just like I own you. Yeah, hell yeah, shit this ass whooping. Shit this ass whooping. That's all you can do is, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I know. That don't bother me. You loser. 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 Dumbass. Look at your dumb ass. You a fucking loser. Dumbass nigga. Yeah. I own that good stuff. Yeah, I own that good stuff. I own it.
So he wouldn't even been down a 2-hand touch?
No. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Trucks through the defender. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
And running really has guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Makes the grab. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They are really clicking along. 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. And he's in. Touchdown.
Yes, sir. This one is always winning.
Wow, this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Looking for the 2-point try. Moore with the play fake. Makes a catch. He's brought down and now
Bang, 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 you losing, nigga. Your daddy raised a bitch ass fuck, nigga. Yeah, 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 yeah.
20. Number 97, set to kick it off.
He'll bring it out. It's Morrow. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves
Turning on the Jets. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Aggies come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Here's Reed to throw. Out wide left, it's Riley.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
That's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Reed. Incomplete, and they fought for it, but it just squirted.
Bro, you're so ass, bro. It don't make no sense. You're just trash. You can't talk shit, so you cut your guy. I could do that.
Long way to go on second down. Throwing Reed. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
Dumbass
As
nigga.
a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. When that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Finds a crease, it's Davison. Surged ahead for a couple there.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Right back to it. Bring him down.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Again. Contact. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Moves to his right. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Making the adjustment. Right side, it's Davison. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. And the Ducks come to the line of the red. From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds his back in the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he's got them on their heels.
Touchdown, Ducks! Put it in the window for the score. He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Morrow. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone.
Okay, niggas, been a long time coming. No more talk. Fuck this intro shit. Start the music.
Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 guys.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Reed. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Takes it the other way. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, Oregon.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way.
Kicker knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it out. It's Morrow. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the Here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, Dave, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You've got to stop turning the football over.
They're going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Reed. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game. Because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled that guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have told me about 2 interceptions a game.
And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on the fourth down. Great place to start for this offense. That was not even close.
I'm a little bit surprised he's still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, ball's incomplete, but obviously there's still some matchups that they want to take advantage of the back end of this defense. They're letting it fly.
This time it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and that defense is backed up against the wall.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop it.
Trying this big tight end. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he tacked on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it out. It's Morrow. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 20. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Reed to throw. Throws it upfield. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Well, if you could give a helmet sticker to this defensive coaching staff, they would get one because of the plan they've had for this guy at wide receiver. He is one of the best in the entire country with his...
He's got it for a big play. Dashing the D on the right. He's at the 10. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown.
Hey, good for them.
No.
They put together a drive.
No.
They got a touchdown. It's
No.
been a bad day. I mean,
No.
this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
He's at his feet. It's Reed. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out.
I bet you can't get like me. Roll the blood and take a hit like me. Step in the club full of bitch like me. You spit like hell, you shit like me. I bet you can't do it like me. I'm tipsy, I'm coking in the sea. When I walk up, that nigga ain't the beat. You know who you be. Ready for spring
And the ball goes out of bounds. They can keep possession before they have to deal with a huge loss on that.
And here's the thing, man. The kickoffs, I know I got to get north to south. First thing I got to do is get myself going so I can gain positive yards. Last thing I can do is get tackled inside of my 10, inside of my 5. Even worse, how about this dude runs in the end zone? You don't do this in high school, in middle school, elementary school. That's a big-time mistake.
It's dropped after taking the hit.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in the rhythm. They haven't got it going. And they've never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next year.
They'll need a bunch of for the butt to the house, to the door with a bag of the pills, and you know I'm feeling like, whoa. I'm not gonna ass to the floor, ass Carlo, ass Fabo, ass Lamar, ass Movie, ass Preston, they already know. I ain't really playing with a hole, and if they start spraying, they ain't laying with a hole. I can't be
Call your play, bitch ass nigga.
Can't get like a cheat, grab the tea and wipe the feet like me. Ain't nothing do it right, but if you want to see it all, but they can't do it like me. No, but I can do it like me. Shake the leg, get you like me. DJ Pooh, you like me. Make a dance, chick cut like me.
Reed blasted as he lets it go. And he throws another interception. And they'll get him down after a solid return. This offense has it with really good field position. Moore to the air. Pressure's coming. Now he'll fire back into the middle. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And it hasn't mattered what they call guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And the extra point was good. On the return, it's Bussey. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. Nowhere to go. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Reed. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Ducks. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Coming out with it, it's Moore. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
2nd and long here.
I see you looking ass, catching on me in the kitchen when it's cooking ass. I'm so clean, but I'm so dry. So dirty, but yeah, I'm so shy. My nigga Kiki P told me finish my meal. Got 10, 17 to finish the deal. Some say I look.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Here's Reed to throw. Picked off to stop the threat. The pick six, he takes it in. Touchdown, Ducks.
And man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house. Now an interception and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
A few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name when they make the grab and get the ball.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers in the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.